Miss Iniobong. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Hey, hello. Aura is here already. Okay. Okay. Hi guys. So today we're going to be having a chat with Arami Essentials, yeah, but has the CEO Ore, and she's going to be talking about her products that are going to be going into the boxes. Hi. Hello. Yeah. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. How are you doing?
Good. I'm great. How are you?
Fine. Awesome. I love your skin.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Thank you so much for obliging. Yeah. Hi. So, okay, okay. Could you just tell us a bit about Arami Essentials?
Okay, so Arami Essentials is almost 2 years old. Will be 2 in October. So, yeah, Arami is a natural beauty brand based in Lagos. We make products for your hair and your skin, and Arami is all about natural beauty. We're all about loving the skin you're in, which is why we have our brand motto as sorry, I'm getting so distracted by the comments.
Yeah, your groupies, your fans, they're like, oh, we love it.
And yes, somebody said you need a distributor in the US. Yes, we're actually working on that at the moment. So stay tuned for that. But actually, if you're ordering from the US, you can actually order through VStore. They're actually on Instagram, and they deliver to the US. We have a lot of customers that actually get their things in the US from VStore. So yeah, anyway, back to Arami. So Arami started as just basically me trying to find a way to have my favorite products without traveling outside of Nigeria. And I moved here in 2014 and realized that there's so many things here. So outside of just
You
the
mean
usual
like raw materials you
yeah, the
need
raw
for
materials,
what you want? Yeah,
exactly,
okay.
like shea butter and black soap. But I just didn't find what I wanted, and I
Okay.
started resorting to like making my own things. So, oils and butters and things like that. And then people around me were just like, you should sell this, and I was like, okay, I guess I could. And branding, I love branding. I'm sure people can tell from Arami that I'm obsessed with branding. So yeah,
Okay.
that just was a very natural progression. But really, we're just here to give people simple, effective skincare. It's really that
Okay.
simple, simple, effective beauty essentials. And we want to be on everybody's shelf, everybody's beauty desk, and
And
we really
everyone's
want to,
subscription box.
and definitely, well, Edie Amy's subscription box first. So yeah, that's really important to us.
Awesome. So, could you tell us a bit about your product range? What do you
Um,
have?
Yeah, so currently we have 6 products. The first is Glow Oil, my personal favorite because it was the first product that we made, and it was just like out of a discovery of something called shea oil. I'd never heard of it before, and I just
Please,
thought
you
it
tell
was
us
like
about it right after this. Yeah.
yes. And so that's Glow Oil. Then there's Ivory Butter, which is a shea butter blend. There's Cocoa Oil, which is coconut oil. There's Glow Scrub, which is a raw sugar-based scrub with oils. There's Purity Mask, which is a clay mask. And then there's Onyx Polish, everybody's favorite, which is a black soap.
Okay. So, what's in the glow oil?
In the Glow Oil is just raw shea oil. It's actually that simple. It's just raw shea oil. So shea oil is made from the shea butter making process. It's a byproduct of the shea butter making process. So when they're actually making the butter from the nut, you get an
Okay.
oil that's extracted at the same time. So a lot of people just discard it, but some smarter people actually keep a hold of it, and it's actually been proven to have higher antioxidant properties than shea butter. So it's amazing. It's a light oil, it's not greasy. You know, just put a few drops into your skin after your shower, and it's just like the most amazing feeling ever.
So so you use it with, you don't dry the water off. You just, rub it in with the
Yeah,
moisture.
so you know when you come out of the shower and like after a few seconds you're kind of still damp, but you're not wet. So it's not like you're dripping with water. It's just that dampness from you've just been in the shower. So rather than like towel drying by the way is a no, especially if you have dry skin. Towel
Okay.
drying is like the biggest no ever. So you can like dab your skin dry. Basically the reason behind that is because cotton is one of the most water pulling materials ever, so it really pulls all the water out of your skin. So, and your skin needs moisture. Black skin especially, you know, has a hard time retaining moisture, which is why a lot more of us are prone to dry skin. So if you, when you come out of the shower, try not to dry off, just kind of dab your skin dry. And like your face, for instance, with my face, I don't even use a towel on my face, I just kind of let it air dry. And then when it's like just slightly damp, almost dry, that's when I then you do my skincare routine. So yeah, glow oil is best on damp skin, best.
So could you tell us about the properties of the glow oil, specifically? Shea butter has steroids in it, right? Natural
Steroids.
steroids. Shea
Yes,
butter.
natural steroids. Yes, yes, yes. So, shea butter is great. I know for a lot of your followers who are either pregnant, breastfeeding, or you know, expecting, or you know, they already have kids and everything, and you're dealing with things like stretch marks, darkening, you know, hormonal acne, things like that. Those are really common amongst people, women in this area. And so
Yeah.
if you're about to have a baby, you're probably suffering from stretch marks. So especially if you have a little, your skin is a bit lighter, you're more prone to getting dark stretch marks. And then if you are darker, you're more prone to getting lighter stretch marks actually. So shea butter, shea oil, those are really good things for just moisturizing. So what I really tell a lot of expectant mothers is to start before you see the marks, because most things
Oh.
that you see on your skin, they've actually already been there. You're actually seeing them much later than they've appeared, if you get what I mean. So basically immediately you find out you're pregnant, you do a pregnancy test, oh I'm pregnant, oh my gosh, you need shea butter like on your body 24/7. So it's really good for stretch marks. Glow oil and ivory butter basically work the same because they're both from the shea nut, so they have the same properties when it comes to dealing with stretch marks. But if you have drier skin, ivory butter. If you have a little just normal skin or oily skin, glow oil. Glow oil is really not greasy at all, whereas ivory butter is a bit heavier, so you might not want to use it if you have oily or normal skin. Then when it comes to things like darkening, Onyx polish is really good for that. That's a black soap. So black soap, it helps to even out your skin tone. It helps control acne. It helps with oil reduction. It helps with sunburn, you know, hyperpigmentation. It's amazing. It's a wonder. It's really wonderful. Now, if you have sensitive skin, unfortunately, Onyx polish is not suitable for you. Most black soaps are not suitable for sensitive skin. However, Arami is currently working on a sensitive formulation for Onyx Polish, which will probably replace the current formulation we have rather than being separate. Because if it's kinder to your skin, then everybody can benefit from that.
Yeah.
So we're currently working on that. It's in trial stage right now, and that's really gone well. We have 2 samples out at the moment, and one of them has actually like noticeably not having the person was not having any reactions at all, and she has very sensitive skin. So we're really excited about that, and it's looking like before the end of the year that will be out.
So I
So
was
black
just
soap.
Yeah. Okay. So I was wondering because I think I react to black soap, which
Okay.
is weird because everyone I know uses it and raves about it. But anytime I
Yeah.
use it, I have these, those spots that old people have. Those
Which one?
black, those I've forgotten what they're called in in medicine. They're like black bumps. that old people,
Um,
when people get older, they have them on their faces. Like I think they're like black people's
oh,
freckles or
liver
something.
spots.
Yes, liver spots.
Yes, okay,
They
okay.
start they start when I use like anything funny.
Yeah,
So I've totally like sort of said, okay, black soap is nice, but it's not for me.
yes. Yeah,
So
no,
you're saying now that
yeah, I mean, honestly, with all skincare products, please, people, listen. If you are feeling any kind of reaction to any skincare item, no matter your best friend, your mom, your grandma, they all love it. It's just not working for you. Just stop using it. Like whenever people send messages like, "Oh, I think I'm reacting to the onyx polish," I'm like, "Yes, your skin is definitely not suitable for your skin. Just stop using it." We at Arami, we're all about integrity. We don't just sell products to make money. These products have to be good for your skin, and if they're not, it's okay. There are alternatives. So
yeah.
that's why we constantly try and find out, okay, what is your skin type? Okay, do you even know your skin type? What do you react to? These, we don't just ask questions randomly. We actually are asking those questions to help improve what we're currently doing and what we're offering to you. So if black soap isn't working for you, that's okay. You just have to look for, because basically what it is with black soap is that the pH is very high. So
Okay.
water has a pH of about 7,
Yeah.
and anything that has a higher pH than that is not suitable for sensitive skin. And black soap has roughly a pH between 8 and 11. So if your black soap is on the higher side, almost at pH of 14, it's going to be disastrous for your skin. So you either need something that is closer to 7 or something that's going to balance it out. So what we found, and if you do a bit of research as well, you'll see that if you have sensitive skin, and you really want to use black soap, you could actually try and coat your skin in oil first.
What
So
sort of oil?
coconut oil, or you can try glow oil as well, or almond oil, anything that's a little bit, sturdy
Like
and thick.
not
Find an
not
oil that
yeah.
your skin likes, right? And then coat your skin in that oil and then wash your face, and don't leave the soap on, or your skin, and don't leave the soap on for longer than 10 seconds. Because what people try to do, I don't know why, is that they'll get black soap and they'll leave it on their face for like 2 minutes. You're actually not meant to do that. Black soap is, the pH is so high that even if you're not reacting by getting spots or reactions or redness, you're stripping your skin of the natural oils. And do you know what happens when you strip your skin of natural oils? Your skin goes into overdrive in producing more and more oil. So if you have oily skin, you end up with double the oily skin. And even if you don't have oily skin, your skin will then be more prone to breakouts because oil clogs your pores, and clogged pores lead to acne. So try. There are different ways of trying things. Like I've said, we're working on a more gentler formulation for our black soap because we feel like there's a way around it. But let's wait and see.
So what I was asking our moms in stories today about there's a because during pregnancy you shed less hair. So
Yeah.
like at the 6 month mark after your baby is born, all that hair, comes out. So I was wondering
Yes.
what percentage of the ladies actually had that experience. And it was quite low, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was quite low. But I had the pleasure of having my hair come out twice. Yeah, yeah. So you said the the ivory butter can be used for hair.
Yes, ivory butter can be used for hair because essentially it's just shea butter. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay, and
So
then
it's
cocoa oil as well.
cocoa oil as well, and then glow oil as well because it's close to shea butter. So if you want something that will strengthen your hair, good. So basically, there's something to clarify that people get confused. Oils and butters are not moisturizers.
Moisturizers. Okay,
They
but then
just lock in
coconut oil
moisture.
isn't it moisturizer?
No, it is so that you have a moisturizer and then you have
Yeah.
something that locks in moisture. So a
Okay.
moisturizer has to be water based because if something is not water based, it cannot provide moisture for your skin.
Okay.
So a moisturizer is something that's water based, and that's usually like a creamier substance, like like maybe Nivea or E45 or Aveeno, those like formulated moisturizers. That's a moisturizer. But oils and butters lock in moisture, so they can actually do maybe a better job than moisturizers, or they can do the same job. So an oil or a butter don't be fooled. It is not a moisturizer, but it can lock in moisture. So
Okay.
that's why it's better to use oils and butters while your skin is damp, because that's the water. So that water that's not in an oil or a butter but is in a moisturizer, you can just get water. So that would lock in the moisture, and then you'd actually just coat your body in the oil or the butter, and then that locks in the moisture.
Okay. All right. So any tips for hair care? My hair got
Um,
more brittle in pregnancy, and
No,
then
I can
after
imagine
pregnancy.
a lot of my friends and aunts, when they've been looking for, when they've had babies, really, they've always suffered from hair loss. So their hair will just like fall out in clumps as well. And it's quite alarming. And yes, it always grows back. And I think the main issue, even for people that are not pregnant or having babies, is edges. Like your
Yeah.
edges just fall out for no reason,
Yeah.
especially when you're pregnant. And I think that a lot of that is to do with the stress, the hormonal changes. Your body is just going through a lot. So the natural reaction when your body is going through a lot is to eject things that are just, not like, it just doesn't want certain things, and your hair just falls out. There's no real science behind it, and there's no real way of prevention, to be honest. But at the
Yeah.
same time, there are remedies for hair loss. So you can use different oils. Ivory butter also works really well for hair loss. So just putting that at your edges, and then also coating your hair in that, like when you've just washed your hair. And then also, one major thing that really contributes to hair loss is your sorry, I'm laughing
Styling.
because so many of my friends have like joined this chat, and I'm like, why are you guys here? Like, but yeah, hi guys. So basically, one really big factor that contributes to hair loss is actually your diet. So when you're pregnant, you eat junk. Like, I was actually telling my friend yesterday that I can't wait to be pregnant. I'm gonna like move to America and just eat all the burgers and all the chocolate and all the
Don't
junk.
say
And
that.
but honestly, like, your diet is everything, even for your skin. If you
Yeah.
are eating recklessly, your hair and your skin just cannot survive, because they're probably not getting the right nutrients, the right vitamins, the right supplements. They're not getting all the things that a good diet will give it. So when you're not getting those things, you just, like, I find that when I eat, I have a really big sweet tooth, and when I eat sweets and sugar and all those kind of things, my skin just goes haywire. Like, I might not have like breakouts and massive acne, because obviously, like, I don't, that's just not my skin type, but I do get like the odd spot, and I get it mostly when I'm eating rubbish.
Yeah.
So really, more than remedies, more than the ivory butters and the oils to like grow your edges back,
Nutrition.
what are you eating? So
Yeah.
I personally I have four big areas of food that I stay away from, and this is for skin and for hair: dairy, oil, sugar, processed. If you can't even explain how the ingredients of what you're eating or drinking, don't drink it. um Fizzy drinks, carbonated drink, minerals, get those out of you. Those are just big no-nos. Sugar
Yeah.
is no, and dairy. So a lot of black people are
And
actually
lactose
lactose
intolerant.
intolerant.
Yeah.
So you'll find it's something as simple as, if you're watching this and you're finding you're getting breakouts, your hair is not in a good condition, but you have a lot of dairy, try and just cut it out for like 7 days. I promise you, you will see that come, like, be complete. You'll see your skin and your hair be completely different. Somebody just said, "Ha, that can't work. No eggs." Eggs is not included in that. Like,
No,
eggs is
dairy,
not sugar. It's
like
not
cow
dairy.
stuff.
Is, well, if you add milk to your egg, yeah, probably the amount of
Cheese, no
milk you put in
cheese,
your
no
egg is
yogurt.
not enough. Yeah, cheese, milk, guys. I promise you, if you're having, especially breakouts here, and yeah,
Okay.
especially breakouts here around that your mouth area. If you're getting breakouts around there, I promise you, cut dairy out. I will give you a free Arami item if you tell me that you have cut
Ah!
out dairy and you have seen no difference in your skin. Actually, DM me. I will stick to it. But Edie, I think you're gone. So let me just
I can still
take this.
see
Okay,
you.
you're here. So I'll just look
Yeah.
at the comments. Somebody said it'd be hard to do without milk. Try it out. You really won't regret it. Um, okay, Mercy says, "Hey boss." Hi, Mercy. Wumi says hi. Hi, Wumi. Elsie Joy Bridal, thank you for the great advice in regards to oils. You're welcome. And has anyone seen this brand, Elsie Joy Bridal? Has anyone seen this like amazing campaign? I've been seeing it all over Instagram today. They have some like bridal campaign out. So yeah, go onto their page if you're getting married or you just want some jewelry. They have really amazing bridal things. And
So yeah, okay.
yeah.
So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. Anyway, I was wondering, are your products safe for kids?
Yes, unscented. So
For
basically, we
babies?
have some products that have natural fragrances or natural scents, and they are safe. They're naturally sourced. However, we don't advise you have a child that is using any form of scented or fragrance items because children and babies, their skins are just like they're just um they're just forming, and you
Yeah.
don't even understand a child's skin. I had eczema when I was a baby and it didn't really appear until I was a couple of months old, but I imagine that if my mom was already using like fragrance products on my skin, my eczema would have been far worse than it actually was. So honestly, I really just think that it's important to just use unscented and as natural as possible
Natural as
products
possible.
on children. So I get a lot of questions about that, and I recommend our unscented ivory butter and our unscented glow oil for children. I know some people that use onyx polish on their kids. I don't recommend it because I think it's too harsh. However, I get a lot of reviews that people's children really like it. So, I mean, again, you just need to know what your skin likes. It's really hard to say general things. Somebody just said, does your product work for boys? Yeah, it actually does. So we have a lot of male customers. They tend to love the onyx polish, which is a soap, and the ivory butter. They absolutely love those two. So yeah, if you're looking for something for your husband or your boyfriend or your sons or your brothers, please. Yeah, and we actually have more men's focused products coming out a little later.
You
Edie,
have beard oil.
what else are we discussing? Yes, we do. Well, it's not going to be called beard oil. It's going to be an all-purpose oil because it's not just a beard that a guy needs like help with. It's his hair on his head. It's his whole skin. So we want to like. Arami is all about multi-purpose products. So we don't just sell products for like one area of your body. We try and incorporate as many because you don't really like. I really don't like clutter, so I don't like seeing like my shelf or my desk just full of products. I like to see like something that I can use on maybe my hair and my skin, and then I have a scrub that I can use on my body, and then I can also use it on my feet when I get a pedicure. So yeah, multi-purpose. That we're all about that.
So can your sugar scrub, can it be used on the face?
Yes, it
I
can,
know
but we
some
don't.
scrubs say don't use on the face.
Yeah, so our sugar scrub, it can actually be used on your face, but we don't really recommend it for people that have oily skin because it's oil based. So there's no issue using oil on oily skin. However, if you already have oily skin, which is prone to breakouts, and then you use an oil based scrub, it could be a recipe for disaster. So we recommend more our purity mask, which is a clay mask for oily skin. But if you have normal skin or dry skin, you can use our glow scrub on your face, and the sugar is really really small brown sugar particles, so it's very very gentle, and it's so easy to exfoliate with, and it doesn't cause breakouts. Somebody asked for the handle to get Arami in the
In
US. I will
US. Do you want to
type
type
that.
that? Do you want to
Yeah, so
type
I'll
that?
just type that.
Okay, and then yeah, okay, so really for moms who are breaking out, having acne, basically, wash your face twice a day, moisturize.
Yes, we actually advocate washing your face twice a day. So in the morning when you wake up, you should wash your face, and at night, I think washing your face at night is the most critical one because you've probably worn makeup and then you've been outside and there's so much pollution in the air. You'd be so shocked at how dirty your skin can get just by walking outside. So
Yeah.
it's really important that you wash your face before you go to bed. And also before when you go to bed, your skin actually goes through a regenerative process. So you want your pores to be clean while your skin is regenerating itself while you sleep. So it's really important to actually wash your face before you go to bed, especially if you've worn makeup and especially if you've done exercise. That's really really important.
Okay. So, okay, I know what happened. I flipped the camera around.
And you have a crown on your head.
Yeah. because I'm glowing. Okay, so I was going to ask a question. No, this thing with stretch marks. The people who the people who are prone to it because of the collagen levels in their skin, right?
Yes.
And you're saying that they need to. I mean, once they get pregnant, she just starts using the shea butter and
Yes.
coconut oil.
Yes.
But there's really no. Let me just put it. There's no cure, right? There's
No,
no cure for stretch marks.
there's no
They're
cure for
like
stretch
fault
marks.
lines, right?
Yes, and you know the thing is that honestly, maybe I'm just weird. I actually like stretch marks. I just don't think there's anything wrong with them. Like I think it's just a natural, like it
Yeah.
just shows the naturalness of your body and your skin. Like I don't really think it's the end of the world, but you know, obviously I don't have really bad stretch marks, so maybe that's why I think so. And I've seen some people that do have really bad stretch marks, and
Yeah.
it is a cause for concern. So the best thing I would advise is to keep up with your moisture gain. So this would be to make sure
And
that
hydration.
and your
What
hydration
does
exactly.
water do for the skin?
So you know, there's actually a lot of talk around this. People say there's no scientific proof that water
Hmm.
does anything for your skin, but I am like 90% sure that it does. You might not be able to, and it also might depend on your skin type. If you have very, very dry skin, I believe water will do a lot for your skin because your body is lacking in something. So even if it's not just taking 8 glasses of water, but even sometimes just spraying your face like with water, especially before you go to bed, and then using an oil, that can really drastically change the texture of your skin. If you've been out on a long night out, if you drink, for instance,
Oh
you will
yeah,
know
alcohol
the
isn't good, right,
wonders.
for the
Yeah,
skin.
alcohol is so bad for the skin. Like I don't judge anybody that drinks. I actually used to drink a lot, but I haven't drank in like a year, and I've seen a massive difference in my skin. So I think it's just really knowing your skin, what it likes and what it doesn't like. If you have a lot of skin issues, keep a journal. So maybe you did this on Monday and then you saw on Tuesday your skin was glowing. Okay, then what did you do on Monday? Repeat it. But sometimes people don't really know what they're doing, and they're just buying a new product every day. They see a review online, and
Yeah.
you know, that's why we're always trying to educate our customers and trying to make sure that people even understand their skin, because if you don't understand your skin, then how would you know the products to use for it?
Yeah. Someone is
um
saying that there's a lady, the official girl was saying she applied shea butter and coconut oil diligently from the moment she found out she was pregnant, and then with 37 they popped off. They're hereditary, man. As in,
No, skin like stretch marks are just I really just think some things we have to embrace. It's just the same way like some people send us messages on the Arami handle, and they're like, "Oh, I'm dark skin and I want to be light skin. Which of your
yeah,
products change that?" And I don't believe in skin lightening. There are people that do, and you can definitely contact them about that. But Arami, we don't really believe in skin lightening. And what I really tell people like that is just, why not try and just get better skin? No matter the skin, your skin tone, you probably love your skin if it is good. Because I'm
it's
sorry, but
healthy and
amazing,
glowing, and yeah,
beautiful, glowing, dark skin beats acne infested light skin any day. Like, what would you choose? Acne and light skin, or dark and glowing? No acne on your dark skin. No, like that's really not. You're looking for something that will make you feel better about yourself. And what will make you feel better is accepting your skin tone and working to improve your actual skin health. That's way more important. Somebody also said, I have very dry skin. I need a glowing, supple face. Please recommend your best products for my face. If you have very dry skin, first stop using very hot water to wash your face. Hot water really, really dries your skin out. I'm sure a lot of people don't know that, but it's very true. So if you have dry skin, try and wash your skin with lukewarm water. I have this thing I'm just trying to find that has a lot of tips for dry skin. But if you have very dry skin, DM Arami Essentials. I'll give you some tips on how to. Well, I'll give you product recommendations, but I'll give you more tips on dry skin as well. Somebody else says, if you have combination skin, can you use the glow scrub? Yes, you can. Combination skin is oily hair and normal or dry hair. So you can use Glow Scrub. However, if you're oily here, and most of your breakouts are here and here, you don't really want to use anything too harsh in terms of exfoliation on acne. That's not really good. So if most of your breakouts are in your oily areas, your T-zone, I would actually recommend our Purity Mask over Glow Scrub.
Mhm. Okay, so we're going to be having your glue oil in our boxes, the 100
Yay, I'm
ml. Come
so
on to try.
excited. This is the first
Yeah,
time Arami's Glow Oil is going to be in a subscription box. And I mean, I love the idea of it being especially for pregnant and breastfeeding mothers, because I feel like that's the time where everyone is like always concerned about your baby and like what's growing inside you, and no one really cares about you. So
yeah.
why not pamper yourself? And this is also an item that you can even use on a newborn. Like our oils, our unscented oils are completely safe for newborns. So whether that's coconut oil, which is also nice for baby's hair, or glow oil, like I saw my nephew a couple of weeks ago and he was smelling so nice. So I was like,
Oh,
oh, I was asking my sister, I was
I
like,
love.
what did you use on his skin? And she was like, what else? And I was like, oh, this is good. So
So the
yeah,
glue
like
oils are
really excited.
unscented,
Yes, we have an unscented version, so
and
that
then
would
you
be the
have
recommendation.
lemongrass.
No, we have Sweet Oud, so that's our signature fragrance. It's
Okay.
naturally sourced, but I recommend unscented items for pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. 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 Yeah. So if people want to order directly from you, they can order from your page, right?
Yes, they can. You can
Okay.
DM us and we'll give you order instructions. So let me tell you the quickest way to order Arami. Go on our website. I know people think, oh, websites are so long and boring. I don't even trust them. They might steal my money.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Nigeria is moving forward.
Yeah.
Arami does not steal anyone's money. If you have any issues with payment, we're happy to sort that out for you. We work with two globally recognized providers. That's Shopify,
Paystack and
which is a
Shopify.
global leader in e-commerce, and Paystack, which is a Nigerian leader in e-commerce and payments. So, we had an issue a couple of weeks ago with somebody that got debited twice, and they refunded them within days. So it's really safe. And if you don't want to use your card online, you can click bank deposit at the checkout and it'll give you our account details. So it's really up to you. We make it as easy as possible. So if you want to order it directly from us, please do. But I really, really recommend you to get the Edie Amy subscription box, because you won't regret it. And it's a good way to try out Arami before you buy more
Yeah.
products. So definitely go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think we've
You're
gone through
welcome.
everything.
You're welcome.
Everything, everything, everything. So looking
Thank you
forward
so
to
much for
it.
having me.
Thank
Please,
you.
guys, if you have any questions as well, please just
DM
DM
me.
us, send us a message. We're always going to respond. Yes, responses might be a bit slow just because there's just always so many messages, but we will definitely respond 100%. If you don't receive a response, just send another message. It means that Instagram messed up and we lost your message. But if we see a message, we respond. But yeah, we're looking forward to doing this again. This has been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And we are really happy that we did this with Edie Amy first. So please get your subscription boxes and get back to us if you need anything at all.
So someone's asking if V-Store has a box or individual items.
VStorb stocks are individual items.
Okay. And then okay, please SM Morris, please can you DM Arami with the question? So what if breakouts are on your contour lines as well as black spots?
Okay, contour lines are here, right? And your black
Mm-hmm.
spots. So it depends on your skin type. If you have if you have oily skin, I would recommend Purity Mask or Onyx Polish. If you have sensitive skin, I would recommend Purity Mask. If you have normal skin, I'd recommend Onyx Polish. Onyx Polish is great for black spots, fading, because what you're asking for is fading blemishes. So those are your acne scars that you want to get rid of. So our Onyx Polish is amazing for that. And then for like actually reducing the breakouts on those lines, use Onyx Polish and Purity Mask together.
Is there a
But
chance that the person may be reacting to maybe the blush or something that they're using along, specifically using along those lines? Why
yeah,
they're breaking
yeah,
out? Breaking out.
yes, yes, and it's also, I said it earlier in the chat. Please, if you need to look at your diet as well. We're going to do a lot more education on the page in the next couple of weeks on your diet and how that really impacts your skin, because it's not all about skincare. It's actually about, well, it's all about skincare, but not just about what you're putting on topically onto your skin. It's also about what you're putting inside, because your skin is your biggest organ. So anything that's going on in your body, this literally comes out on
Reflect.
skin.
Yeah.
And yes, the official girl, you're 100% right. We always say this. She said, yes, especially when people don't wash their makeup brushes. You should be washing your
Yes.
makeup brushes definitely every month. And if you wear makeup every day, you should be washing your makeup brushes twice a month, maybe even weekly, because imagine all the bacteria that is on your makeup brushes, like, and then you're just going like this with your face. Like, you understand what I mean? So, okay, Mercy Lee, you said you were using our glow oil, but you had breakouts. Okay, send us a DM. Let's understand what is happening with your skin. We'll be more than happy to speak with you about that. Please send us a DM.
Thank you so much. I'm going to be
Thank
ordering
you.
more
Thank
stuff
you,
from you
everyone. Thank you
guys.
for joining. Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you so
Have a
much.
good evening.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Bye.